Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video we are going to take a look at D flip-flops. Now let's go ahead and draw the D flip-flop. This is our D flip-flop, and the output is Q and also Q bar. Here we will have a clock. Now let's look at the input and output of the D flip-flop. And also there are two edges for D flip-flops. One of them is rising edge. If it goes like the graph goes like this, it's called rising edge. And if the graph go like this, this is falling edge. Falling edge. Okay. Now let's look at the input and output for the D flip-flop. D is representing data, so we can also call this one as data flip-flops. D, and Q is output, and Q asterisk is the next state. This one is next state. And when the D is 0 and Q is 0, Q asterisk is also 0. When the D is 0 and Q is 1, this next state is 0. And when the D is 1 and the Q is 0, next state is 1. And when the D is 1 and Q is 1, the next state is 1. From this one you can see a direct relationship between D and Q asterisk. When the D is 0, Q asterisk is always 0. And when the D is 1, Q asterisk is always 1. So we can directly make a relationship like this. When the D is 0, Q asterisk is always 0. And when the D is 1, Q asterisk is always 1. Now let's look at the D flip-flop clock and the output due to that. Okay. First I'm going to draw the diagram, the graph for the clock. So let's make a line like this. Because we are going to draw the rising edge and falling edges. So let's make a graph like this. Okay, now I'm going to erase, like make it a dot line. Okay. Okay, first we are going to draw the clock diagram, clock graph. Okay, let's draw the clock graph. For the clock there are two edges. One is rising edge and falling edge. You can see rising edge goes like this, falling edge goes like this. Okay, for the clock, first we are going to draw the graph for the clock. It goes like this: 0, 1, then 0, then 1, then 0, then 1, and then 0, and then 1. It goes like this. Okay. Now the next thing is we are going to draw the graph for the data, that is D. Let's use a different color. Here I'm going to choose, I can choose anything I want. Like I can just go like this and bring it up anytime I want, and make it 0, make it 1 anytime I want, make it 0 anytime I want, and just make a simple diagram, like whatever I want. This is D. Now we are going to see the output due to rising edge. So to find out the output due to rising edge, we had to look at the sides which is going up. Now it always start with 0. Always start with 0. And if you look at the first rising edge here, it is at that time the clock is, D is 0, so it will remain the 0 and goes to the next rising edge, next rising edge, and C is At that time this D is 1, so it goes to 1, and it goes up to the next rising edge, and sees at that time again D is still 1, so it goes up to the next rising edge and sees the D is still 1, so it just goes like this. This is the output of Q when it's rising edge. Now let's look at the output of Q when it's falling edge. Falling edge, it's always start with 0. First falling edge is right here. It sees this one. At the time this is 1, so it goes to 1. And then here, okay, here I made a mistake. I had to look at the falling edge for the clock, not for the D. So I start again. Let's make sure the rising edge is also correct. For this one, the rising edge is here. At that time it's 0, so it still keep going. And the rising edge is here. At that time it's 1, it goes up. And the rising edge is here, still 1 goes up. And the rising edge is here, still 1 goes up. Now for this one, for the falling edge, it start with 0, and look at the first falling edge. At that falling edge, this D is 1, so it goes up here and then keep going until the next falling edge, and sees it's still 1, so it keep going until the next falling edge. In the next falling edge we have D is 0, so it goes down and goes up to the next falling edge. At that time it's going to 1, so it's gonna go up and then goes like this. Okay, this is the graph due to the falling edge, and every time when it goes to 0 to 1 there will be a delay. Here we will have a delay. For this one also we will have a delay right here, and for this one also, like here it's going from 1 to 0, we will have a delay, and again going from 0 to 1 we will have a delay. And that's all about D flip-flops. I hope you guys find this video helpful. Thanks for watching. And if you are trying to learn computer architecture or digital logic design too, there are a bunch of videos in my playlist. I hope you guys watch it too. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.